Out to big trouble in the tropics, a disturbance in the Gulf of Mexico that could soon become the first hurricane of the season.
And folks living in New Orleans are already feeling the effects here. Famed Bourbon Street already underwater today, and there is flooding all over the Big Easy. And the flooding in New Orleans could be just a sign of what's to come.
Let's get right to our chief certified meteorologist, Betty Davis, and hurricane specialist Brian Norcross in the Weather Authority Center. Betty, let's start with you.
Hey guys, parts of the Gulf Coast bracing for more rain and much of the southern coast of Louisiana under a hurricane watch. So though we are still calling this potential tropical cyclone 2, make no mistake about it, it is still forecast to intensify. But as of the 5 o'clock advisory, maximum sustained winds at 30 miles per hour. It's moving west-southwest at 8 miles per hour. Brian, hurricane hunters are investigating.
They have been investigating all afternoon. They're actually deploying a lot of resources. 2 planes out there. Don't worry, they're not going to hit each other. The main thing is no organized center, a bunch of different swirls. But the environment looks more favorable up ahead. Here we can see a good circulation out there, but it's broad. That's why we don't yet have a tropical depression. It is just potential at this point. But the models all say it is going to intensify.
And let's consider where it's going to be heading as it intensifies, headed toward the central Gulf Coast this weekend, thus that hurricane watch in effect for much of the southern coast of Louisiana, and forecast to strengthen to a Category 1 hurricane.
But just remember that because it's not organized well, our forecasts are much poorer. So this is the best analysis we have, but expect changes. So people in Louisiana are getting ready for changes. But the problem is that the models really say Louisiana. There's the GFS and the European in very good agreement. And the moisture corridor with that kind of a landfall is right over New Orleans, where they already have significant flooding problems.
I know, not a good-looking situation in terms of the flooding potential.
All right, thank you, Betty and Brian.
Well, Nicole will be chasing that storm. Look for her live reports from New Orleans starting tomorrow right here, of course, on Local 10.